Ahoy, baby boos out there. I am your goddess Nesca, here with Chakama. We're reacting to...
ShoeOnHead, because by law, all VTubers have to react to ShoeOnHead. That is the law of the land. I don't write the rules, I just follow them. Give me that Kirsten's ass back. I need it for the mouse.
I gotta smack the Kirsha ass.
Well, why'd you give her to me? Why'd I have her?
You took her from me.
I took her?
Yeah.
I took Kirsha from Trucker Man.
Alright. Iran war situation is crazy.
Oh, we're getting into this stuff. Interesting.
So, what happened? Well, a few weeks ago, our government had a That's So Raven premonition. They had a vision, and they saw into the future. They saw that Iran was going to attack Israel. So we went ahead and attacked Iran. Now we're in some bullshit war. No, I am not joking. That's basically what happened. Despite the...
Would you say we're in a war?
If there ain't boots, yes, by definition, we're blowing their shit up. But if we're not putting boots on the ground, then I'm okay with it. Because we've just been blowing up their ayatollahs like crazy.
So would this be more of a futuristic kind of war where human inputs, not like physical bodies,
You know
is
what
not
I've been
needed?
seeing on Twitter lately? Videos of from Ukraine. They're drones that have explosives attached to them, and they're from the drone's perspective where they're going right into like a Russian soldier's face.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like you see them, they're just like hiding behind a tree, and you just see you see from the drone just going towards him, and then it just cuts out as it hits him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pentagon saying there was no proof Iran was going to attack. It came to us in a dream. Source, we made it the f*** up. Now, there are many reasons floating around for this war. Israel, China, Russia, oil, Iran being 2 weeks away from having a nuclear bomb for the past 40 years, bringing democracy to Iran, and many other things, and we can discuss those things, maybe.
I'm pretty sure Nux was saying in his reaction, but when they were doing the negotiations with Iran over the new nuclear deal, they said, oh yeah, we got enough, if we can refine it, we got enough uranium to make 60 bombs. That's what pushed them over. That's what theories why they wanted to attack them.
Because they were gloating about having stuff.
I know she's going to be against the war. I don't want these people having a nuclear bomb because they chant death to America every day.
Yeah, and they're fucking insane. What Asman would say, inferior culture.
Yeah.
It's all those things at the same time. But there is one thing I feel is just not getting enough attention. And that is the many people in our government who believe in a literal doomsday prophecy about this war and are possibly pushing our president to take the necessary steps to make it happen. No, I am not joking.
What?
No, this is not a conspiracy theory.
What?
This is not the Candace Owens channel. This is a real thing. And we gotta talk about it. Now, I know I keep saying the next video channel.
What did
no,
you say
this is
again?
not a conspiracy. War, and are possibly pushing our president to take the necessary steps to make it happen about this war. And that is the same time. But there is one thing I feel is just not getting enough attention. And that is the many people in our government who believe in a literal doomsday prophecy about this war and are possibly pushing our president to take the necessary steps to make it happen.
Oh.
No, I am not joking. No, this is not a conspiracy theory.
I feel like it is a conspiracy theory, but at the same time, questionable. But I feel like I know what she's talking about. I need to listen.
Did you hear this on one of your videos you watched?
Yes.
Okay, I'm curious now.
This is not the Candace Owens channel. This is a real thing. And we gotta talk about it. Now, I know I keep saying the next video is going to be a slop video. I know, I'm sorry, but things just keep happening. But that's okay, it will be over quick, and then we can get to the more important issues, like making fun of women on TikTok. So in this video, we will talk about this f***ass war. We will discuss these strange characters who are encouraging it, the doomsday cult they belong to, and I will crash out a little bit. Okay. A lot of it. The Iran war is an extremely hot topic that affects literally everything, from the stock market to gas prices to possible World War III. It feels like I wake up every morning and like...
Yeah, diesel shot up to like $5 a gallon. That's in the Midwest here.
Oh, fuck.
It's come down a little bit, but still, like... I've had to top a truck off one time at a get fuel, and it was like damn near almost $400. That's for a smaller tank.
Sheesh.
I'm not the one paying it.
5 major historical events have happened while I was sleeping overnight. So it's pretty hard to keep up with the news lately. And that's why for 5 years now, I have been using today's sponsor, Ground News. So let's have the people break the effect breaks on the left. One of my favorite bump is percent. Even the numbers.
I'ma skip the ad and you can't stop me.
Screen right now. I feel like it is just a
There's
really
the
great
code
app,
if you
and
want
I
it.
recommend the ad.
Ad.
Everybody, we did. Happy day 24 of the special 2-week military operation. Everybody, we did it. Mission accomplished. I feel like every day I
Yay.
wake up and Trump is like, "We won," and then something else blows up, and then again he's like, "We won," and then we're back at war, but it's not a war, but we won the war. Hey, maybe it will be over by the time.
To be fair, we keep killing the Ayatollahs every 5 minutes, so I think that's a win.
So, okay. Would this be a reference like in Hell's Paradise where they keep killing the one,
Tencent.
Tinson, and it keeps coming back?
Yeah. By the way, I need to click.
This video
11, not
uploads
60.
because apparently
Yeah, Jones
Iran
in
wants to
the
talk
future
to
now.
JD Vance. JD
Rand tells the United States that Warren to resume talks with prefers negotiate with JD Vance. Can you click the light up there? Because it's...
Oh yeah, it is getting dark.
Yeah.
Vance is apparently the peacemaker here. Imagine the Iran war. Imagine possible World War III even. In the hands of a ShoeOnHead fan. We're all gonna die. People word for word, bar for bar, repeating the NPC talking points that we heard during the Iraq war. This Middle Eastern country is building weapons of mass destruction. They hate America. We're gonna bring them democracy. It's all the same shit. It's all the same people pushing for the
Difference is Iran was actually bragging they were trying to make the weapons of mass destruction is the clear difference.
Yeah, and they clearly have... did you see this one propaganda video that Iran made?
Is it another AI crap video?
Yeah. Did you see the one where it's like showing like all the people that we defeated in the past? And it's like, we're going to get revenge or something, or...
Oh, they trying to appeal to the...
Yeah.
Oh my god, what... I just sit there and think, what would World War One or Two would be like if we had Twitter back then?
Oh, the funniest thing, they had Epstein Island in that video.
Of course, why not? What would have happened?
Only this time we have social media, and we are seeing war propaganda from all sides being debunked right in front of our eyes. Social media has like truly been the worst thing that has ever happened to the government. Imagine like getting away with decades and decades of propaganda now being debunked in real time by people called like Pee Poo Poo 69. Brutal. Sorry, I have to like white balance my camera. I'm using... It's story time! I'm gonna be the new Miss Rachel. Today's number is 7, and we're gonna talk about Tower 7! Anyway, I'm not the kind of person that's like, oh, I hope Iran wins. That's like, I saw people saying that, like, that is psychotic. I don't want to go down with this USS Great Satan, you know what I mean? Like, if we're in a war, I want to win the war. Like, I just don't understand why there has to be a war. We know regime change.
You don't understand why there has to be a war. Do you not know that these people are literally psychotic?
Also, the IIRC, U.S. has been sabotaging their nuclear program through cyber attack. That was a Count Dankula video I watched. I mean, we should watch sometime. They actually made an actual virus that was like damn near like a weapon.
Huh.
It like I can't even explain it because Count Dankula did it better than I could. But it was so advanced that like it learned to how to copy itself and stay hidden. And now everybody has the same kind of virus because now we all know what it is.
Oh.
Change doesn't f***ing work. We've tried this already. It never f***ing works. We always make shit worse.
Our U.S. has been stopped
Social media was a mistake.
their nuclear programs through cyber attacks and spaces and the like of for like decades. It was crazy. It's so scary. True.
Yeah.
We're not the world police. There are so many people all over the world suffering, but our priority as America is to take care of Americans. And the American people are suffering. And now we're asking for $200 billion for war. $200 billion. Notice nobody's like,
what is that about?
I don't know.
Who's asking $200 billion for
The-
what?
I guess the Defense Department, or I guess the Department of War is what it's called now.
Oh.
who's gonna pay for that? When it's shit like war, but when it's for your mom's diabetes medication, it's pull yourselves up by your bootstraps.
To be fair, we've been giving the money to the Somalians, so...
Yeah. That was proven by,
Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley. Yeah.
$200 billion while American situations have not gotten any better. In fact, they're just going to get worse now. Everything is going to get more expensive, but
True.
that's okay, apparently. That's okay. That's not a concern.
The U.S. economy is fundamentally sound, and that if it were to be extended, it wouldn't really disrupt the U.S. economy very much at all. It would hurt consumers, and we'd have to think about, if that continued, what we would have to do about that. But that's like really the last of our concerns right now. Consumers, that's what we are to these people. Just good little obedient bug people, gonna go see a Marvel movie, maybe buy a Labubu, eat a little Dubai chocolate. We have no soul, no lives, no families to take care of. We are just consumed. And when we can't take care of those families.
Let's not forget about the hospice care scam. Yeah, that too.
There's a lot of... It is more than this so-called war. Like, everything's really kind of fucked up and corrupt in ways. Let's see. Something I wanted to point out. This isn't the beginning of the money issues, if we're being honest. Like, I feel like we all could be doing a lot better if a lot of our money wasn't already wasted by our government.
Yeah, I keep hitting the same damn potholes over in Kansas trying to get home every night. From a county that's going bankrupt, even though they're giving tax breaks to build a new football stadium for the Chiefs.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I'm glad I don't live in Wyandotte County, Kansas, because Dad's taxes are going to go up to pay for that stadium.
And no one asked for that.
Well, right now the Chiefs are doing okay. Watching about 6 years when they go down the toilet, because when Patrick Mahomes gets old and retired, that team's going to fall apart, and then we're going to be... Wyandotte County is going to be on the hook for that money.
See, this is why I don't like sports. I feel like it's a waste of money versus, hey, if you want to watch sports, there's an anime for that at this point.
I'm not against them building their stadium, but pay for it yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, or taxpayer money going for bullshit when, like, there's a good majority of people that don't even give a damn about sports.
Well, none of that, like I said, can we fix the potholes down in the Fairfax district, please?
What the tax money was supposed to go for to begin with? What was the point of us throwing tea in the harbor?
I don't know. Now we pay tax on that tea.
Please. You know what their solution is? What's their solution? Take fewer trips to Starbucks. If I say what I am thinking, I will be banned off YouTube, so I will simply be silent. Gas is gonna be like $1 billion, but that's okay, guys. Short-term pain, long-term gain.
This is a short...
You know what their solution is?
What?
Go buy a electric car that costs fucking, like, $100K or some shit.
Oh, yeah, that market's crashed.
Electric vehicles?
Yeah, because they're $60,000 to $80,000. And we're finding out, if you live in a cold climate, they don't do as well.
Oh, yeah, good points.
Trump's plan
to curb higher oil and gas prices.
Term disruption for the long-term gain.
Short-term pain for the long-term gain.
Short-term pain be for long-term gain.
Oh my
We're
god,
gonna
it's
have
one of
some
those!
short-term pain, with
God.
long-term gain.
They're all the fucking same! These people are all the fucking same. They all say the same stupid things to just... I fucking hate the news.
Term pay for a long-term gain.
Some short-term pain, yes, but we've got some long-term gain.
Short-term pain for American consumers.
Short-term is highly outweighed of the long-term benefits.
Some short-term
pain for the long-term gain.
What in the NPCS is this? It is your...
That's not the first time, ShoeOnHead, that's been done.
Can we reboot the Matrix, please? Like my computer.
NPC talking points.
Patriotic
Yay.
American duty to unplug the TVs in your parents' and grandparents' house right now. Destroy their satellite dishes. Log them out of Facebook. It is up to us to stop the boomers from sending the zoomers to another war in the Middle East. The amount of people who were anti-regime change war, like last Thursday, who have completely 180'd is fucking insane. I literally have no theory of mind for being that hyper-partisan brained. Like a lot.
Wide divides over international decision to use military force in Iran and how the U.S. action is going. So what's this about?
I guess everybody think do you think it's wrong or right to what we're doing in Iran? 39% right, 50 on the lean Republican. They're 71% for it, whereas Democrats, it's not surprising, 88% against it. I'm for it if we don't put boots on the ground and we don't have another 10-year fucking war, never-ending war, because I'm pretty sure she was our age. We grew up with the Iraq War that we're told we were supposed to be over in like 6 months, and it went on way fucking longer than we should have. And that's honestly a lot of ways why Democrats won in 2006 in the midterms, and why Obama won, and one of the reasons why he won in 08. That and the economy crashed during that time.
A lot of these people are just like totally for this now because it's Trump doing it. Some of you are cattle. Some of you are weak. You are submissive and breedable. The only politician I simp for is Huey Long, and that's because he's dead and can't disappoint me. The worst part about this whole war thing is not the death and destruction and possible economic collapse and nuclear fallout, but the fact that it's good for the Democrats. They will probably win midterms, and if things get worse, they will probably win 2028 too. Without learning any lesson, without changing at all, they will literally run on Orange Man bad and win. I am tired of politics. I am tired of voting. Take away the 19th Amendment.
Yeah, that is, she is making kind of a good point there. Because of this whole thing, people are gonna be, it's gonna flip the doodle again, and we're gonna end up having.
That's why it's in Trump's best interest to blow up all the Ayatollahs and get the fuck out.
Should we just do the nuke at this point?
Nah. Just everything, just a Moab. A couple of Moabs will take care of it.
I don't know. I feel like at this point, even the civilians would be more happier just not existing anymore, especially after seeing some of those things that we saw. Was it a Nux video that we watched? I can't remember, where it had this one lady who was like the cousin of someone, and then she got rooped by the guy.
Oh, that. Oh, God.
You know what I'm talking about.
After the stream, I want to see Nux's reaction to this.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like 2 hours long.
And Nux definitely has a lot better takes with me.
And also, I will give Nux this because he has family in Israel, so he probably is more for getting rid of Iran. And to be fair, if we would take out Iran, about 80 to 90% of the Middle East problems would kind of go the fuck away.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm a little for it, as long as it doesn't come we fight to win, not fight to drag it out.
Right.
I don't want it. I don't want it. The men can have it. The men can deal with it. I'm done. I'm tired of voting for pee-pee or poo-poo and always getting diarrhea. I'm done. The end. End of video. Sorry. Mommy's not mad. She's just disappointed. Anyway, like I said, there are many stated reasons behind this war. One of the things people blame this war on a lot is Israel. Many people believe that Iran was not an immediate threat to us, and that this is just another conflict that Israel...
What?
I know Leaflet would probably react. I don't know if Kirsha would react to this.
Has she ever before?
I don't think she's ever done a ShoeOnHead video.
Is dragging us into, making us fight their war for them. Because of this and everything that's happened in Gaza, Israel's PR is in the toilet. Polls are showing Israel is becoming extremely unpopular, especially with young people. It's getting so bad that the Israeli government literally had to pay internet influencers to say good things about them. No, I'm not kidding. This is a real thing that happened. It was filed with the U.S. Department of Justice. They undisclosed paid a bunch of YouTubers,
we'll find out
TikTokers,
later.
Twitter personalities to run defense for them last year, and they are most likely still doing that today. Imagine losing the internet PR war to 20-year-olds with anime avatars making TikTok edits of Jeffrey Epstein and Agartha. And listen, I know
What?
many people are tired of everybody.
Hey, by chance, have you heard of Palm Beach Paul?
No, what is Palm Beach Paul?
Apparently, it's this guy. I can't remember if it's California or Florida, but it's this guy that's been popping up.
Oh,
Who
is
looks
it?
like Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. Dude, I would milk that and just try to pretend to be Jeffrey Epstein and pop up and random. I would show up at the random politician's house saying hi. I would do it just for the laughs.
There's a lot. There's like the conspiracies now that people are like, that is actually him and stuff.
I
Blaming
would
Israel
lean
for
into
everything. Like, oh, I stubbed my toe this morning. It was Israel. They associate criticism of Israel with people like Hassan Piker
Doppelganger,
or
yeah.
Candace Owens. They are just tired, and I get it. Hopefully, I can bring some nuance into this discussion. Not everything is Israel's fault, but when it comes to the Middle East in particular, when it comes to American foreign policy, Israel is extremely relevant. This is a historical fact, and if we are going to be attached to the hip to this country, we should absolutely be allowed to talk about it without a bitch in our ear calling it anti-Semitism. It is 2026. We are done with the thought-terminating buzzwords. We are done with the ists and the isms. These don't work anymore. It's not racist to criticize Black Lives Matter. It's not sexist to criticize feminism. It is not anti-Semitic to criticize a foreign country. And frankly, in my opinion, the worst thing you can do for Jewish people right now is conflate the nation of Israel with Jewish people as a whole. Like,
Points.
what are you doing? Oh, you don't want the
Yeah.
world to end in some kind of nuclear holocaust? What are you? An anti-Semite? It's like when there's legislation to give pedophiles the death penalty and people come out like, this is transphobic. It's like,
People have actually said that. Oh, the best one when Rod was in radio. There was a discussion on the radio, and this was like a decade ago. It was like asking, like, should we have people that are on food stamps and taking welfare? Should they do drug tests to make sure they're not, scamming the system? And a lady called and said, if you do that, that'd be racist towards these people. I'm like, what you just said to me is the most racist thing you just said. That assuming that everybody on welfare is black.
You're right. Okay, so in this instance, it would be assuming everyone who's transgender is a pedophile.
They outed themselves. They said the quiet part out loud.
I get it.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful. How terrible! Oh no!
what do you mean by that? It's good to
Yeah.
question mainstream narratives. That's why this entire channel was created in the first place. We are here to criticize the media and the government that has a history of lying to
brain
us,
hurts.
especially on topics like this. If you don't think that's totally valid and normal, and you think I'm an anti-Semite for this, well, I have been called racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic for the past 15 years. Honestly, what is one more to add to the list? When this all initially popped off, one of my
Collect
first
them like
tweets about this.
Pokemon.
I feel so bad for Shoe because, okay, so obviously she's a leftist, but she's fucking logical. So obviously it's not a right versus left issue, it's a logic versus retarded issue.
Yeah.
That's what this really is, but they're trying to make it so that we attack each other no matter what, and just have it basically red and blue.
Yeah.
This was this. Many people were confused.
Actually, crazy bunch of people in our government don't even know how to read the Bible. So now we are worshiping a foreign country that was created 80
years ago.
As to exactly what I was talking about. So let me explain it simply. There are people in our government right now who believe in a biblical prophecy about Israel. Pete Hegseth, Lindsey Graham, Mike Pompeo, Ted Cruz, Mike Johnson, Mike Huckabee, and many, many others believe a massive war surrounding the Middle East will bring Jesus Christ back. They want this.
That's the thing.
Oh god,
That's the theory. That's the whole doody-doo right there.
We're trying to bring Christ back. Oh my god.
And if you know anything, it actually would be bringing the Antichrist and da-da-da-da-da-da. It's a whole thing.
Drink, what does that say? Drink, party, and be merry, for tomorrow we'll all be dead.
Yay!
To them, this is the good ending. We'll all be saved. Great. Awesome. Unfortunately, many Americans and many people all around the world will die in a giant nuclear war. Not great.
Hey, that's part of the prophecy too, though. Well, 1/3 of humanity is supposed to get wiped out.
Can we at least keep it over there? Keep out. From a Christian standpoint, the war is just...
The war that have been fought in the devil's ultimate goal of downfall of God's children.
Can we just keep it that over there? As long as the third is like over over there, I don't care.
Of course, you don't. You did.
Bad, even. This particular religion is called dispensationalism, a type of evangelical Christianity that became popular in the 20th century. That's right, today we are talking about the EQ. The evangelical Christian. Evangelicals are one of the largest religious groups in America, and they are a huge, important voter bloc. Important detail to remember. What you have to understand is...
You know what's funny?
What?
I've only heard of evangelical right now. I've never heard of that as an actual...
I've heard that for years, but I never, like, defined it.
I never thought it was like a branch of...
I think it's a multitude of branches, like, mainly Baptists, typically evangelicals, or churches that are non-denominational, typically evangelicals.
Huh.
If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments, but that's what I've heard.
Evangelical Christianity is absolutely f***ing obsessed with the end times. This isn't just like an offhand thing that's mentioned in the Bible and they bring up sometimes. No, this is like their whole f***ing thing. It's like all their talks, their sermons, their books. Basically, they are extremely horny for the end of the world. And many of those people are in the president's ear right now.
Strike and strike and strike and strike and strike.
Are we just getting the gay Fallout universe?
Oh, this lady was truly a Christian. Why the fuck is she being a the priest doody-doo? Women are supposed to obey the priest.
Are we gonna bring the end of times because of Karens?
Yay!
And strike and strike and strike, for angels are being released right now. Angels are being dispatched right now. Amanda ata ata raka teda baka sanda ata ambo osa kata rite eke banda ata riki.
That schizo is Paula White Cain, Trump's current spiritual advisor. Like,
Are you saying we're gonna bring the end of the world because of a Karen? We are bringing the end of times because of Karens.
Dude, I'm looking at her face. You know what she looks like?
She looks like the Titan that ate Aaron's mother.
That's a good one, too. I was gonna say she looks like a, damn it, that one, crow, yokai that I can't think of right now.
No, she looks like Aaron, the Titan that ate Aaron's mother.
Yeah, I'm really seeing it now that you said
Can we
that.
just send the Titans over there, do the rumbling, be done with it?
Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming!
most evangelicals, she considers Israel her spiritual home, thinks Christians should be mandated to go to Israel in order to go to heaven, and believes that backing Israel is a biblical mandate. Now, what the f am I talking about? What do these people mean by biblical mandate? Well, thanks to the Scofield Bible, a version of the Bible that placed little, like, notes next to everything that explained the biblical text, evangelicals
We need to show this to our Christian friend, our Catholic
friend, yeah.
and explain this to us.
believe it is their duty to protect Israel. You're probably thinking, like, okay, so what? Like, we have overlapping interests with Israel. Who cares if these evangelicals want to protect Israel, right? Well, there's a little more to it. Basically, the evangelical dispensation.
So, when's the Euphrates River go completely gone and we get some Angels of the Apocalypse come? Well, when do we get to see all the weird shit? I don't know. I mean, like, whatever your beliefs are, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about religion stuff, you know?
Yeah, we didn't grow up religious, so...
What's the difference between Christians and Catholics?
I
know, right?
Alright, I'll explain. Christianity as a whole, but Catholics in particular because they follow the word of the Pope. That's the main thing of Catholics. They follow the word of the Pope because they believe the Pope speaks to God, so speaks to Jesus and God, so basically his word is the word of God. Mm-hmm. So,
though I'm pretty damn sure at this point almost all the popes are corrupt and evil.
There's only one pope.
I'm talking about like from all the past and junk.
Past. Well, that's a whole other can of worms to go down, but where say someone like it was a Baptist, a Lutheran, or any other like Mormons, they don't follow the word of the Pope. And there's also churches that are non-denominational. They're their own little church.
It was the idol problem, sheepy.
The idol problem.
Catholics also pray to idols, hence the saints.
So that's the difference between, say, Catholics in particular versus the rest of Christianity. Yes, Catholics are part of the Christianity faith, but they're their own sector.
It's just a big gobbledygook of everything. Just that's why Trucker Man and I are not very religious, but it's not like we're atheists in a sense. It's the I can't remember what we call it ourselves.
Agnostic.
Nationalist belief goes like this. Step 1. The Jewish people return to the land of Israel. Step 2. Israel becomes the main character in a massive war. Step 3. Global destruction called the Tribulation occurs. Step 4. Armageddon happens. And step 5. Jesus Christ returns.
We're at war with Iran. Me knowing Jesus is coming back.
From a woman who looks like their face was painted on. We are so fucked.
What the fuck? Behold, the fruits of Martin Luther. To get my biases out of the way a little bit, I was born and raised Catholic. Baptized, communion, confirmation, catechism class for years, all that stuff. I stopped caring for a while and had like a edgy atheist stage as a teenager. Then I was agnostic for a while, and then in 2020, when I moved back home during COVID, I returned to Catholicism. Needless to say, I am comfortable with—
What's Catholicism?
Catholics.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh.
I think Kirsten said she was raised Catholic too, but she's more agnostic still to this day. So.
See, I'd rather been seeing this weird stuff since I was a kid. You really should do Nux's video. He clarifies this part. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that later.
Yeah, because I'm not going to sit there and watch a 2-hour Nux video on stream.
Yeah.
With identifying as Catholic
Adventure Time's the only
today.
time we
don't talk about
do
this
things
because
with
it's not
Nux.
relevant, but it's relevant here. I have many Protestant friends, a few are evangelical. This isn't to like hate on them, even though I'm going to be making jokes, but it's just to shine a light on a heavy bias some people in power may have towards the Middle East. If a bunch of Catholics were in power pushing for us to go to war for the Vatican or something, that would also be a conversation worth having, but that is not happening right now. And if you're wondering why Ted...
Just not orthodox. Well...
Not orthodox, okay.
Yeah.
Cruz suddenly out of nowhere is sharing like 10,000 word AI slop Twitter essays about how Catholics are parasites. It's because he's butthurt that Catholics don't believe in the same doomsday prophecy about Israel as him and other evangelicals do. Catholics are not religiously obligated to support Israel. Same with Orthodox and honestly, most branches of Christianity. Evangelical Protestants, on the other hand, don't know how to fucking read and think the modern state of Israel is the same Israel mentioned in the Bible. This would be like the fry cook at McDonald's being named Jesus and you falling to your knees and worshiping him as the savior.
Yeah, that's a good example there. Yeah. So they're assuming that. Yeah.
Give me the old phone down there real quick.
Dish.
I think I forgot to turn the AC on. And I have the app on this phone that can do that. Anyway, go on.
What was I saying?
I don't remember.
Yeah, my brain just froze. Derp.
Let's see. Catholics pray to more than just God. Dress Gothic.
Study our religion. Region. More it seems believe God only takes those who devote and praise him rather than just being a good person that gets you in. You can skip through the first part of Dux's vid as the first part was not Shoe. You.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Catholic, by the way. Oh.
And then blowing up the world for him.
I came in
we have a friend
Congress
that's Catholic.
13 years ago with the stated intention of being the leading defender of Israel in the United States Senate.
Right.
And I've worked every day to do that. Growing up in Sunday school, I was taught from the Bible, those who bless Israel will be blessed, and those who curse Israel will be cursed. Where does my support for Israel come from? Number one, because biblically we're commanded to support Israel. But number two...
Hold on.
I'm not holding on.
Hold on. You're a senator, and now you're...
By the way, Tucker Carlson's been going fucking batshit crazy as of late, too, so...
Don't... Just...
He got bought off.
Yeah. I heard like a whole spiel on Tucker Carlson on one of my videos that kind of explains a lot about him. He's kind of one of those two-faced kind of people.
Yeah.
Throwing out theology, and I am a Christian, and I am allowed to weigh in on this. We are commanded as Christians to support the government of Israel?
We are commanded to support Israel.
To think all of this could have been avoided if we simply named Israel Sand, New Jersey. Dispensationalists take the Bible extremely literally. They're basically like the autism of Christianity, which is why so many Protestant evangelicals in our government are Zionists. Now, let's discuss the word Zion.
Like, I think there are probably some things said in the Bible that are actually coming to pass. Like, for example, I saw a thing talking about, like, the Euphrates River drying up, and they're seeing, like, these weird, like, things underneath it. Like, city-like structures and stuff. As well as, like, all the weird shit people have been spotting in the skies.
I don't trust anything online anymore like that, because
it's easy to fake nowadays, right?
And getting easier to fake.
Because I know that word.
So we'll
like,
all be
makes some of you
blind to
cringe,
anything
I don't blame
happening.
you because it's kind
That's
of just
the
like
scary
thrown
part.
around so haphazardly today. It basically means nothing anymore. There are Zionists of all races and religions. Not all Jewish people are Zionists. Not all Zionists are Jewish. Most Zionists in our government are not Jewish. So don't let them ever guilt trip you into thinking you're anti-Semitic for criticizing people like Ted Cruz. Also, it's not anti-Semitic to criticize the Jewish people in our government either, like Randy Fine. Bro is a freak. There is a reason the first time I shook Netanyahu's hand, I did not wash it until I could touch the heads of my children. What the f***? Anyway, contrary to popular belief, Zionism does not mean when you, like, passively support Israel as, like, a good ally to have in the Middle East. That is not what being a Zionist is. It's like a whole ideology. It's like a movement. Now, one of the major characters who believes in this, like, doomsday lore anime is Lindsey Graham. If you don't know who
In Minnesota is Snow Iran. Or Snow Somalia.
Snow Somalia?
Yeah.
Lindsey Graham is, you've probably seen him on Fox News a few times. He's been on, like, every single night the past 3 weeks. To make it short, he is the senator of South Carolina, and he is a notorious neocon war hawk.
Yeah, we
he
were
has
able to read
never
it.
met a war he didn't like. He is basically the real-life version of the Holden Blood Feast meme. That is Lindsey Graham. So,
What the fuck was that?
A grubble?
No, stop.
Oh, too far?
he is the senator of South Carolina, and he is a notorious neocon war hawk. He has never met a war he didn't like. He is basically the real-life version of the Holden Blood Feast.
Holden Blood Feast. Our
18 years old. Please God, just let us nuke Iran. Nothing else matters. I'll do anything. Please, I just want to see burning flesh one last time before I die.
Even though this kind of looks like that lady in the wheelchair.
Well, it says he's 118 years old.
To me, that is Lindsey Graham. So Lindsey, girl's name by the way, believes that defending Israel is God's will and has said things like,
if America pulls the plug on Israel, God will pull the plug on us.
and I wouldn't blame anybody if they assumed he was the senator of Tel Aviv and not the senator of South Carolina. When his own state was hit with a massive hurricane, bro said this.
God bless you, but look, you know, I've been going all over South Carolina like most people. I hadn't slept much. But look what's going on in Israel. They're running out of ammunition in Israel.
Okay, that I will shit on him, dude. I gave shit on Biden for this. I would give a shit on you.
Yeah.
You focus on the people who voted you in, not another country.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. No one gives a shit about Israel when the hometown is being fucking hit by a what did they say it was, a tornado?
No, it was when that hurricane hit about 2 years ago and flooded that whole area out.
Yeah, no, stop it.
Israel. We have to help our friends.
The man
Fuck,
even outright
we
says,
have to help our own people, you dumb fuck. Meow.
Hey,
That was
Paul.
right, kitten.
Meow, yes.
That was right, kitten.
Tongue life.
he would support a foreign country over the citizens of America.
All the anti-Semites to all the isolationists, I don't believe. Forget it. I'm not with you. I'm with Israel. I will be with Israel till our dying day.
The anti-Semites and the isolationists? The isolation, saying you aren't with Americans and are with a foreign country is so fucking insane for a United States politician to say. How is this guy still in office? This is like border.
Fuck people are like, help Palestine and all that bullshit. Fuck people are like, help Israel, all that bullshit. Every other thing. Stop focusing on other places. Focus on us. Right? Right.
And this is why we still have to hit the same potholes 15 times a day.
Borderline treasonous.
Israel and the United States, you just wait to see what comes in the next 2 weeks.
The next 2 weeks meaning what?
We're going to blow the hell out of these people.
I'm sorry, we're gonna what? It's not war if the balls don't touch. Okay, so Lindsey Graham and Ted Cruz are weird, American last freaks who believe this doomsday shit, but like, who cares, right? There's a bunch of those guys, like, who gives a fuck what they believe? Well, here's the issue. Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham might be the little birdies in Trump's ear pushing us to do this war.
I urged the president to launch this attack. As you noted, I was with him pretty much the entire day on Friday before the attack launched on Saturday. Pretty much the whole time he was asking me what I thought we should do on Iran.
And Lindsey Graham apparently had direct contact with Netanyahu. To help make the case on Iran, Graham traveled several times to Israel in recent weeks, meeting with members of the country's intelligence agency. They'll tell me things our own government won't tell me, he said. He spoke with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, coaching him on how to lobby the president for action. Netanyahu showed the president intelligence that persuaded Trump to go ahead, Graham said. Ah yes, Netanyahu, someone...
Okay, what is your thoughts here on this?
What?
Like, on the one hand, I'm not exactly sure how dangerous these people are. Of course, then again, we have the whole... Were they the ones that did 9/11?
No. Well, they were supportive of it. Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
By the way, just to let you know, Ted Cruz is from Texas.
There's a lot of people from Texas that are crazy, so yeah.
We should definitely listen to when it comes to this subject.
There is no question whatsoever that Saddam is seeking and is working and is advancing towards the development of nuclear weapons.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
That one episode of South Park where they're making the tower to heaven because Saddam's up there making weapons of mass destruction kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Remember that episode?
Oh, Clinker.
Clinker.
Oh, hit pads.
Clink. Oh yeah. Yeah, my Clinker.
No question
They
whatsoever.
pop up a lot.
No question whatsoever. It's crazy how I literally warned about this happened. Like months ago, I literally warned the administration, keep away from Lindsey Graham. Trump, listen to me. Wait, Trump doesn't watch this shit. Vance, listen to me.
Oh yeah, I
People
remember
like Lindsey
this.
Graham far away from anyone in power right now. This little Venezuela stunt was cute, but we are not touching any other countries. We are not touching the Middle East, especially. No more Middle East. We all have Middle East fatigue. I just need to say, I don't like being correct about this stuff. I would rather be wrong. I would love nothing more than to be
Trump has talked about starting a war with Iran since Obama was president. So this has been a thing. Yeah.
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 Oh, Osama San.
wrong about everything. If we don't put boots on the ground, if we don't create a new forever war, that would be the best thing ever. You can come back to this video and say, na boo boo, you were wrong. And I would be like, hell yeah. Fantastic. That would be wonderful. I will personally write a handwritten letter apologizing to Cat Turd for not trusting the plan. I don't know what the is gonna happen. All I know is I saw a commercial for the military with white men in it. So, not a good sign. And right now, as I am making this video, our good friend Lindsey Graham is talking about putting boots on the ground.
Here's what I tell President Trump.
No.
Keep it up for a few more weeks.
No.
Take Carg Island, where all of the resources they have to produce oil, control that island, let this regime die on a vine.
Is this going to, though, take Carg Island? Is it going to involve U.S. troops on the ground?
We did Iwo Jima. We can do this.
We did.
Fuck you. No.
No.
No. Why don't you? Okay. Why don't you take all your fucking let's
Send your kids to die.
Yeah, send your kids to die. No. I was gonna say let's have Elon Musk send all the fucking robots he's working on.
Send those suicide drones I've been seeing on Twitter lately.
Exactly. You know what? Just easier. Just fucking nuke the place.
No, because you don't want to nuke that island because you want to get the oil out of it.
Oh, right.
You forget the part where the fallout of nuclear war, thus the name Fallout and why that world's fucked.
Can we just nuke everything?
Hiroshima, we can do this?
No.
What the For those unaware, Hiroshima was one of the most brutal battles of World War II. About as many Americans died in that battle than all of the Iraq and Afghanistan war combined. This guy is a f***ing freak, dude. Also, who the f*** is we?
Well, just aside, logistically and some stuff, we move over there. Israel kind of force us to act and defend them. It's political blackmail. Yeah, I can see that.
You enlisting Lindsey Graham? Bitch.
Well, we have the best chance in 2,000 years when Iran is neutralized.
I'm sorry, I thought this war started in 1979, when the Iranian Revolution overthrew the puppet government we installed in the 1950s. But I guess I was wrong. This war actually started 2,000 years ago. That's right, it's not about weapons of mass destruction. It's not about bringing democracy to Iran. Turns out we're fighting an ancient desert war. Exactly what MAGA voted for. Another factor that is relevant to these warmongers banging on the war drum is, of course, money. Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham receive a ton of money from AIPAC. Many politicians in our government are paid by AIPAC, Democrat and Republican, which is why you probably don't see a ton of anti-Iran war stuff coming from even the Democrats. When they would use...
I've heard the name AIPAC. I always thought they paid the Republicans. I never thought they paid Democrats too. Well, yeah.
Weird. Update, we leveled everything except the oil on Craig's Island today. Not a living soul left there. Oh.
Damn.
That was today.
Usually jump on literally anything to make Orange Man look bad. The only thing Democrats and Republicans can agree on is protecting pedophiles and war. Great.
Moab. Mother of all bomb, with more power and no fallout. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yay.
You ever seen a Moab bomb go off? It is. You remember that big explosion that happened in the Middle East years ago because they were packing a bunch of like fertilizer together and it went off. It leveled a whole city. It was like a shockwave.
Dang.
That's a Moab essentially, and a more condensed.
The oil was promised to us 3,000 years ago.
AIPAC stands for the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. Now, you might sometimes see people
Honestly, I have a little more sense and brain cells. Yeah. Yep.
Up like AIPAC money, like, oh, this guy takes AIPAC money, and maybe some of you don't really understand like why that's a big deal, so I'm going to explain it in a nuanced way you can hopefully understand. The reason why people don't like big money being involved in politics in general is because it can literally purchase the way a politician will govern. For example, if a billionaire CEO of a health insurance company donates to a politician, you can bet that politician is probably not going to advocate for things like socialized healthcare or anything like that. And if a candidate takes a lot of money from something like AIPAC, that is a sign they will probably have a heavy bias toward war in the Middle East.
That's a good point. You don't sit there and criticize what you don't bite the hand that feeds kind of thing. Yeah.
George Carlin said it best. It's one big giant club and you're not in it.
That's why it's important for people when they do like not subscriptions. Help me out here.
Donations.
Not donations.
Vote.
You know what she like the ad? What is that called?
I don't know.
You know, like gamer subs.
Oh.
What is that called?
Advertisement?
Not advertisements. When someone comes up to you and has you promote their product.
Yeah, that's called advertisement.
No. I'm saying when they...
We're moving on.
No, I have a brain, dude.
Affiliate.
Not affiliate.
We are moving on.
No, it starts with an S, I think. Okay, I'm talking about when they come to you and they like, hey, will you promote this?
It's...
And then
Sponsor.
Sponsor! Thank you!
Why people prefer when a candidate only takes like small donations from voters. There's no corporations, billionaires, or foreign governments.
You don't badmouth your
the
sponsor.
There. Like how I take money from you, the people. I am funded directly by Big Simp. Some politicians get paid a lot by AIPAC, and some politicians sell out for the price of a Big Mac and fries.
Yeah.
What?
Yikes. Weird fact, one of the top donors to AIPAC was actually the creator of OnlyFans who died recently. He gave like millions of dollars to AIPAC. And
creator of OnlyFans.
I wonder if Denims is gonna walk away from OnlyFans now. Sponsor.
That gives millions of dollars to the people in Congress. So in a weird way, our government was partially funded by OnlyFans whores. Check out. But you gotta understand,
the power of the
a lot of these guys would do it for free. Hypothetical. One country must no longer exist. A, the United States. B, Israel. Choose. Read Revelations and report back. When people talk about the separation of church and state, this is the shit they're talking about. What the f***? Like, what do you mean there's an American
So wait. Ultimately, what she's saying is these people who are supporting Israel are just as fucking crazy and as insane as the people who, except they're hiding it better than the fucking nutcases who are like, oh, destroy America and support whatever other place.
Yeah.
They're like that, except they're hiding it better.
Politician saying he would rather the nation he allegedly serves be destroyed over evangelical Wakanda. Get this guy out of here! I actually responded to this guy, and we had a little Twitter fight, and he just told me to read the Bible. There are people in charge of our country right now who believe we have to go to war for a biblical prophecy. That is a giant, major conflict of interest. We need to be asking people like Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham, Mike Huckabee, Mike Johnson. We need to be asking all these evangelicals in office the same exact question. Also, I just checked how much this guy gets paid from AIPAC, and whoa, buddy!
Shit.
Okay, so here's where it gets schizophrenic.
Wow.
While I am telling you this, please keep in mind, I don't believe this. This is what they believe. Because as I was writing this, I felt like a crazy person. With the evangelical doomsday lore, there is something called the Third Temple. In Judaism, there were 2 temples. There was the first temple built around 10th century BC, and the second temple rebuilt around the exile. And the third temple is this idea that a new Jewish temple will be built on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem to help usher in end times. Also, interesting side note here, Jewish people, especially Orthodox Chabad Jews, who are basically like the evangelicals of Judaism, believe building this temple will not bring on the end times, but the Messianic Age, otherwise known as the Golden Age, where everyone will live under Noahide laws, where the concept of worshiping Jesus would basically be illegal. Meanwhile, the evangelical end times, the Jews will convert to Christianity. So Christians and Jews are both looking to build this thing for very different reasons that...
Wow! It's like, hey, either my religion's right or your religion's right, but we both have the same goal to find out which one's right.
Well, let me say the other word. I feel like we're the meme where the pizza guy just walks in and then everything's on fire. We're that meme.
YouTube won't let me say the other word. What other word?
Do not complement each other at all, yet they are both working together to do it, and both think they will be right in the end. Pete Hegseth, our Secretary of War, has openly talked about rebuilding the Third Temple.
And there's no reason why the miracle of the reestablishment of the temple on the Temple Mount is not possible.
I just need to find the ginger cow and drop it. From South Park.
Aliens, where are you? You come adopt me, please. I don't want to be here anymore.
Man, we just want affordable homes and groceries. What is this shit? And Pete Hegseth, according to the president, is apparently the guy who does not want the war to end.
I said, Pete and General Raisin Cane, I think this thing's going to be settled very soon. Here they go. Oh, that's too...
Wait, Raisin Cane? Dude, I'm hungry.
I cooked you a steak. We have food in the fridge. I am not eating out.
Pete didn't want it to be settled.
Aliens.
So, what is so
Yes,
bad
let
about
the aliens
rebuilding
come.
this temple? If none
Wait. If we're going down this super religious route and stuff, wait, what is Trump supposed to be telling us? What is it, in April? No, not is it in April? That was supposed to be like some kind of alien disclosure bullshit going on. What's that about? What's going on?
I don't think people care about aliens anymore.
This is true, like, who gives a shit? Like, freedom of religion.
Unless they're hot cat.
Here's the issue.
Unless they're like super hot, busty cat girl aliens, I don't care anymore.
Goal is to trigger a massive war in order to get Jesus to return. They will do shit to make that happen. They will want to destroy and destabilize the Middle East, and they will use your sons and daughters to do it for them.
I go back to South Carolina, I'm asking them to send their sons and daughters over to the Mideast.
Wow, the childless warmonger
You
with
die.
no stake in the future and moles on his
Send
ass
your sons
wants
and
our
daughters.
children to go fight
Wait,
and die. in
and
another
daughters? Wait. No, women don't go to war. Fuck you.
Affordable homes and groceries won't return until the economy collapses. Unfortunately.
I'm just getting tired. Just everyone, every country, send your nukes. Well, let's just go. Let's just go. Every human's gonna die anyway. Why not just blow up the planet? Does humanity even need to live anymore at this point?
Pointless war?
You can't.
That last thing is true, by the way, about the moles. Look it up.
Give me an alien
Actually,
plant woman.
Don't. You'll regret it. Don't. Also, the area they want to build this temple thing on already has, like, a big mosque on it called the Al-Aqsa Mosque. I don't know how to fucking say that. And destroying this site would have like devastating consequences for the Middle East and for us. Not that they care. Just keep an eye out if that Al-Aqsa Mosque gets conveniently destroyed by a rogue Iranian missile or something in the upcoming days of this war. So yes, it is a holy war. We are being non-consensually dragged into a holy war by 3 different sets of desert people, just as I started to get my life together. Now here is the important question. Could all this doomsday talk these politicians are saying out loud just be religious pandering to the massive evangelical population that votes for the GOP to get them to vote?
We're getting World War III for GTA 6.
Getting World War III before GTA 6.
For a war that is ultimately...
What do you say, hey?
You don't get to hold on to anything. Death will come whenever the fuck it feels like.
Really about, you know, like land and weapons and territory.
I'd like to know what the One Piece is.
Yes, absolutely yes. It could all be bullshit. They might not actually believe it. I mean, a bunch of politicians, like, they're going to islands and, like, rape kids. You think these people believe in God? But remember, like I said, many do. Sometimes people really do believe in things, and they will kill and die for them. Or, you know, make you go kill and die for them. I know it's hard for people to understand this. They understand it perfectly well when it comes to radical Islam, when Muslims will, like, blow themselves up for Allah or whatever the f***. Yet when it comes to other religions, like, they can't really comprehend it. Just because you don't believe in something doesn't mean that people who do won't do crazy shit, like, because they believe in something. U.S. commanders across more than 30 military bases...
Oh yeah, there's that one chick who was going, a bibble, a bibble, a bibble. They're all praying around Trump.
Told troops the Iran war was part of God's plan and linked it to Armageddon. A commander said Trump was anointed by Jesus to light the signal fire in Iran to cause Armageddon. The Military Religious Freedom Foundation says it has received over 110 similar complaints describing the war as biblically sanctioned and a sign of the Christian end times. So here's the question. Does Trump believe in this? No. No, I don't think so. But the people around him do, and they talk about—
I don't know, he might. He might think that he's this, especially since he cheated death, in a sense, in his mind, when he got the little shot in the ear. Jeez. So he might actually believe this. Just because he's not blatantly showing it, doesn't mean— I don't think that he does not believe this.
About it all the time. And after Trump was like a millimeter away from being brutally and horrifically assassinated on live TV, probably not good or healthy that he has people like Mike Huckabee in his ear, the United States ambassador to Israel, saying this shit in regards to bombing Iran. Mr. President, God spared you in Butler, Pennsylvania to be the most consequential president in a century, maybe ever. The decision on your shoulders, I would not want to be made by anyone else. You have many voices speaking to you, sir, but there is only one voice that matters. His voice. I am your appointed servant in this land, and I am available for you.
Dude, not just 1 versus 1. Let's give all the world leaders Gundams, and let's start a G Gundam tournament. There you go. That's how we fix this. G Gundam had it right.
But I do not try to get in your presence often because I trust your instincts. No president in my lifetime has been in a position like yours, not since Truman in 1945. I don't reach out to persuade you, only to encourage you. I believe you will hear from heaven, and that voice is far more important than mine or anyone else's. You sent me to Israel to be your eyes, ears, and voice, and make sure our flag flies above our embassy. My job is to be the last one to leave. I will not abandon this post. Our flag will not come down. You did not seek this moment. This moment sought you. It is my honor to serve you. Mike Huckabee. Not since Truman in 1945.
Yes, you're a freaking genius.
What did he mean by this, chat? In conclusion, evangelical Wakanda is an interesting aspect to all of this to consider. It might not be the only cause of the war. I don't think it is. I think there's many different reasons. But I think it is pretty important to consider the fact that there are people in power right now who are very close to the President of the United States who may be a teeny itsy bitsy bit biased when it comes to war in the Middle East. Also, draft Lindsey Graham.
Yeah.
That is all.
Wait, how old is he? Didn't we see a thing where it was like 65?
Yeah.
Thank you for your
What
attention
is
to
that
this matter.
bullshit?
If you guys want a completely uncensored version of this video with no bleeps, donate to my Patreon,
There was
link down
bleeps?
below. All Patreons get a raw version of each video a day before. Become a member.
Wait, there was bleeps?
I think she cussed a couple of times.
Oh.
Of Big Simp today. Also, big shout out to Ground News again for sponsoring this video. It was hard to get a sponsor for this video. I was about to do it with no sponsor.
See,
and Ground
sponsor,
News was
that's
like,
what I
sure,
was
we'll
trying
do
to
it. Talk
say.
about whatever you want. Like, that's based. That's based. Go give them some love. And I will see you
There
guys
you
next
go.
time with a slop video. I promise.
Our slop video.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this video.
We're all fucked.
Ultimately, I want to go back to the elections in, what was it, in 2020? Or what was the last election?
24.
24?
Yeah.
Where we were voting for the comet, the asteroid. Damn it, fucking Three-Eyed Atlas, come back and hit us.
Alright, we'll end it here.
Thank you all, bye.
You want to take a quick pee break?
Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.